numbers.
Okay, brilliant.
Yes. It's very hard to find a big photo.
Yeah.
It was blurry. Welcome everybody. We're getting into Revelation chapter 6 tonight, and it's the 4 horsemen. It's all about the 4 horsemen. Really interesting to look at these 4 horsemen in relation to what's happening in the whole world. And then I think we should bring it down to local, in the quarry, in the home as well. So you can see there's 4 of them, and we're going to see through the word what they are. So let's go on, man.
Don't forget to be Bereans.
Yes, don't forget to be Berean. So as we saw last week, we're coming into the 4 horsemen up here, the 4 horsemen, which means we're opening the seals. And remember at the beginning here, the seals, everything gets intensified. Last week we had some silence before we opened before we blew the last trumpet. Just so you know, Pina, we're going backwards in Revelation. We're going backwards.
Okay.
So everything's going to get intensified until Yahusha comes back. In the last 3.5 years, or right before Yahusha comes back. So these seals, we're going to decide when we reckon these seals, when Yahusha started opening these seals. Yeah? So let's go on. Let's get into it.
Aren't you going to tell us when he did?
No, because we're going to find out. I'm not reading tonight because I can't see. So who'd like to read the 𝗙𝗪𝗓𝗓? Anybody? You go to the 𝗙𝗪𝗓𝗓 for me? New King James?
Rob?
Yeah, I'll do the BYNV if you like.
He wants to do the New King James.
Nope.
You want to do it? All right. So we've got Micah, we've got Brandon, we've got Rob. All right? Go for it, mate.
Afterwards saw I Hasa, the Lamb, open one from the 7 seals, and a voice of one from the 4 living creatures, like a peal of thunder, heard I, saying, Come.
We have to decide when we think this happened, when this first seal happened, opening one of the 7 seals. So this is the beginning of the seals. When do you reckon this started to happen? When do you reckon the Lamb opened the first seal? Historically, when do you reckon this happened?
When he died and came back and went up to the heaven.
Yeah?
After
Close.
he cleansed it all
Yeah?
and he sat on the throne, he was handed the scroll. Then he started opening the seals.
That's exactly right. When he died and cleansed the heavenly sanctuary, he appeared as a lamb. Just go to the next one for me and I'll show you where this happened.
Hang on.
Just a second, we're going to go back to it. When did this happen? Go to the next one. Just so we know when we're reading it, when Yahusha died, remember he said to Mary, remember he appeared and they just thought he was the gardener.
Yeah.
And he said, and she finally realised who he was, and he said, no, you can't touch me. I've not yet ascended to present myself. So this is after he died, but before he'd risen. He hadn't presented himself yet. Then he appears as a lamb to cleanse the heavenly sanctuary. Then he's risen, and then other things start to happen. Go back to for me. I just wanted you to see where this is historically. So, let's go on.
Now I saw when the Lamb opened one of the 7 seals, and I heard one of the 4 living creatures saying with a voice like thunder, Come and see.
Come and see. Next one.
And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard one of the 4 living creatures saying, like the sound of thunder, Come and see.
And saw I, and behold, a white horse, and the rider upon it. To him a bow, and will encircle him a crown, and will go out he as a war hero, who will be powerful in his might.
Okay, So the first seal gets opened and a white horse goes out. He's got a crown. He's got a bow in his hand. We have to decide what this is. What do you think this is? Going out into the world. Let's read on.
And I looked, and behold, a white horse. He who sat on it had a bow, and a crown was given to him. And he went out conquering and to conquer.
Yeah.
And I looked and saw a white horse, the conqueror, and he who sat on it holding a bow, and a crown was given to him, and he went out overcoming and to overcome.
This one says he went out overcoming and to overcome.
Yes.
Conquering and to conquer. This one's a war hero who will be powerful in his might.
Yes.
We know that these are coming from the Lamb who's opening the scroll. It's opening the scroll. What do you think the white horse is and the rider on it? What do you think he's being sent out to do? We know it happened when the Lamb appeared, so we know it happened then. Any ideas what this white horse might be?
White horse is going out to basically, if you've got a bow, you've obviously got arrows as well. So to shoot the demons that need to be dealt with.
Yeah. Absolutely. Any other ideas? Keep going for me, Brandon.
Well, you pointed out.
Oh, sorry, go back.
You pointed out, and he went out conquering and to conquer. That's number 2. Then you move on the next one, and he went out overcoming and to overcome. What do you guys see in that? Was ist das that we have to overcome? Was ist das? What is it we have to?
We have to overcome the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you do that?
Yeah, you know.
With his armour.
Yeah.
What did he send out into the world after he died?
His spirit.
His spirit.
And his word.
Yes.
What do we say the 2 witnesses were?
His spirit and the word.
Yeah,
Yes.
that went out into the world.
Mm.
Okay. Can you see that?
Yes.
So does that mean the white horse is the spirit?
I think so. Because as soon as he, go back for me, Ben. As soon as this happened, the first horseman goes riding out. And he says, you will receive power when my spirit comes on you, and you will be witnesses of my words in Jerusalem, in all Judea, Samaria, and to the ends of the earth. He told them, you can't even attempt to do this until you've got my spirit. And he couldn't give his spirit until all of this had happened. So I believe the first horse is his word and his spirit going out into the world. Because they took it with them through his spirit, the power of his spirit. They were able to overcome and be who they were supposed to be, you know. That's what I think the first one, hey?
Just think, overcome what? What are you overcoming?
Everything.
The spirit in our flesh.
Which is called?
Demonic powers.
Yeah.
So that means, well, get a roll on, guys. It means what?
Well, without his spirit, we can do nothing. So if we've got his spirit, we have the power and the ability to actually overcome the flesh and what the flesh wants. The flesh wants everything, but we can fight that.
So what do you understand about the flesh
It's never satisfied.
and what's going on there?
It's a battle between the spirit and the flesh.
Yeah. So you can you're going out to overcome, right? You're going outside in the world
Yeah.
to overcome. Overcome means not let in, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Not let in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
So when you go out there, what's going to happen to you?
You're going to get attacked.
Attacked, distracted.
Yeah.
You sure?
Absolutely.
So how do you know this?
Because it's
So-
happened.
The guys watching,
Because it's happened.
Because everyone.
yeah, well, that's
In
just
the world,
what you're
that's-
saying. Yeah, you've got to give examples where people, what you're saying is a true thing.
Mm.
I know you know the truth, but it's putting it in the words.
Um,
You go out the door to go to work,
Mm.
and you said you're going to get attacked.
Mm.
How? Which way? What's going on?
You'll get some ogre staring at you in the street. You'll get someone trying to run you off the road. You'll get somebody, even in your own business, constantly having attitudes and moods at you. And that's aside from what comes to your own head. So, it's full on
Full on what?
attack.
Attack.
Yeah.
Spiritual
What?
attack.
What are the attacks? What are they called? What is it?
demonic.
Demonic forces.
Hey?
Demonic forces.
Yeah. You're all right, but
So what-
how do they
Thoughts.
attack? Yeah.
Thoughts.
Thoughts.
Yes.
Mm.
So, you leave home, you know,
Mm.
You got to check every
Subject.
thought.
are you going to get it? Are you going to get it when you leave home? Are you going to get attacked?
Yes.
How do you know that?
Because
How can you say it's true?
Because has it happened to you?
That's what happens every time. You said that.
Do you think that's fair that should happen to you every time you go out the door?
No.
You get thoughts that are going to want to what?
attack you?
run you down.
Destroy.
Run you down, destroy you,
Hurt you.
hurt you,
Kill you.
Mm.
That's the goal, to kill you.
Make you feel.
make you feel, make you.
Do the
Do
wrong
things.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the wrong thing?
Anything that is against his word.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Mm.
you're on trial every day
Yeah.
because who's in the airwaves?
Prince of
Demons.
power, Satan.
Yes.
There's the prince there.
Mm.
G'day, Prince. How you going today?
Yes.
Good.
So, what's going on, really? I get up in the morning, get ready, I'm going to work, and do I remember when I go out the door what's going to happen, or am I ready
Mm.
with the sword and the bow?
Mm.
Hmm?
You're ready.
What did you say?
You're ready.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Mm.
Do you remember? Oh yeah, as soon as I go out the door, it's on.
Mm.
Or it could be on inside.
Before you go
That's
out.
all right.
sometimes.
That says you open your eyes.
But we're just using that as an example.
Yeah.
That's it.
See, so you're going out to overcome, and this reality is in your daily life.
Mm.
Put your hand up if you've really been conscious of that, if you're really aware, or you just go about your day. Are you aware or go about your day? Aware? Who's aware? Everyone's aware.
Sometimes.
Rob is. You are.
Aware of it.
Sometimes I am,
So
sometimes
who's
I'm
not aware? Oh,
He's
you're aware of it.
I'm always aware.
Oh, good.
Always.
Good, mate.
Yeah.
Good.
And so, what do you think of that? And so, who's not aware? Hands up.
Yeah, I'm in
not
and out.
always.
In and out. Yeah. Mm.
Is that a chosen status,
No.
or didn't you realise this was happening?
Mm. Mm.
It's more a case of you forget. You
Every
forget. You forget.
And every
Not,
day there's
not
there,
every
and
single
every
day.
day
Some,
is going to make
some
your
days
day
you remember.
miserable. He's going to keep
Other-
at you.
Other days you
Make your
forget.
day miserable as hell. And if you receive and let it in, what happens?
Well, you're stupid.
You'll be miserable.
Yes.
That's true.
Start.
Yeah.
You'll be
You
overcome.
be the misery guts.
Yeah. So you bring that wherever you go. You bring in the misery guts
Yeah.
along,
Mm.
Yes.
Mm.
and aren't really aware.
Mm.
Some would say asleep.
Hmm?
Some would say asleep.
Yeah. Well,
Mm. Totally.
I would say why.
Yeah.
Need to be, because
Yeah.
the scripture actually says, arrest
Mm.
every thought
Mm.
Mm.
and bring it into subjection to the Lamb.
Mm.
Mm.
Yes.
So you should be checking as soon as you wake up.
Mm.
Greet him.
Mm.
How are you? How are you, Yahusha? Good morning.
Mm.
I want you in my day all day.
Mm.
And you start moving on from then.
Mm.
Thoughts come, you overcome them.
Yeah.
White horse has gone out.
Mm. Totally.
That's it.
The white horse has gone out for you.
Mm.
Yeah.
To be aware that there are demons in the airwaves
Mm.
and they come to us through our thoughts.
Yeah.
What we let in,
Mm.
what you let into your heart, the scripture says, your body will do it, or
Mm.
your mouth will say it.
Mm.
You
Yes.
think, I didn't mean that. Why am I? And you go through that.
Mm.
Because you've got to realise there's demons in the airwaves.
Mm.
Back to you, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can see ever since this happened, we have the power to do everything Christopher just said. We have that power.
Yes.
Don't have an excuse not to do it.
No.
So let's go on. That was the first horse. Is that all I gave you? Yeah, let's pass that. Let's go on. Let's get to the second horse.
And when opened he the second seal, heard I the second living creature say, Come.
Come and have a look.
Mm.
Next one.
When he opened the second seal, I heard the second living creature saying, Come and see.
Yeah. Next one.
And when he opened the second seal, I heard the second living creature saying, Come and see.
Keep going.
And will go out another horse, a red one, and the rider upon it has power in his hands to take away Shalom, the peace, from the earth. For will kill man to man, and a great sword will be given into his hand.
Very interesting what this horse is sent to do.
Yes.
Let's read the other two. So,
Another horse, fiery red, went out, and it was granted to the one who sat on it to take peace from the earth, and that people should kill one another. And there was given to him a great sword.
And another horse, fiery red, war, went out, and it was given to the one who sat on it to take peace from the earth, and that they should slay one another, and the great sword was given to him.
so Lou's gone and said war there, but there's two parts to this. At a very simple level, this horse is taking away the peace. What do we know about peace?
Yeah.
You can't have peace without Yahusha. It's a fruit of the Spirit.
Yes.
It's got to grow in us. This
Yes.
horse is taking away peace.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like if you don't do what the first horse is saying, overcome, stand on the word, check your thoughts. If you don't do that, what's the second horse come to do?
Take
away.
the peace.
Yes.
And so you can see this globally because there's war,
Yes.
but let's look at it personally. You know,
Yeah.
what do you think of that?
Wait, it could be both meanings.
Well, two men who don't have peace go to war with each other.
Yes.
That's really how wars start, really.
Yes.
So-
That's right. Hey.
Yeah,
I think Robert's right.
exactly right, mate. So let's go on. Do I say fiery red horse is the spirit and power of the warfare of murder The rider is the one who initiates these wars, bloodshed, worldwide slaughter. The spirit of war comes from the lusts and violence of mankind. We lust and desire and possess not. Therefore they kill to gain. It is the spirit of the devil in fallen mankind and the warmongers in the nations. And remember, whose horse is it? Yahusha's allowing all this to happen.
Yes.
So you've got a choice. If you don't receive the first horse and do what it's saying, well, you copped with the second horse.
Yes.
Yeah?
So the top says the fiery red horse is the spirit and power of warfare and murder.
Yes.
The rider is the one.
I don't know. Oh, the rider is the one who initiates these wars.
So it's not the horse,
No.
it's the rider.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, each of these horses has a rider.
Depicted.
Yeah.
Pretty obvious when you read it.
Mm.
So it's not the horse doing it,
No.
it's the rider.
Mm.
So each horse has a rider.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Let's go on, mate.
And so that's our war is still when we go out the door in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Are we going to win it or are we going to...
Well, it's literally a war.
It is.
Yeah.
Going out
Yeah.
with a belief and behaving a belief.
Yes.
You get all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Got to be strong, stand up.
Mm.
You try to duck it and hide it,
Mm.
it'll get you around the corner.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
meant for you for that day. Yahusha's lined it all up, ready for you to, until you're going to say,
Mm.
Yes.
what are you telling me? Yeah.
I want you to pay attention how the intensity gets deeper and deeper as these horses go on. It
Yes.
started with the wonderful white horse. It's getting a bit heavy now. There's a war. As we go on, see what comes on you if you keep going down this path.
Yes.
Now we've come to the next one.
And when opened he the third seal, heard I a voice of the third living creature, saying, Come and look, and behold a black horse, and the rider upon it has balance scales in his hand.
When he opened the third seal, I heard the third living creature say, Come and see. So I looked, and behold a black horse, and he who sat on it had a pair of scales, balances, in his hand.
And when he opened the third seal, I heard the third living creature say, Come and see. And I looked and saw a black horse, famine, and he who sat on it, holding a pair of scales in his hand.
Let's go on because it's part of the same vision.
And I heard a voice from midst of the four living creatures, saying,
Cub.
A carb of wheat at half a shekel of silver, and 3 kabim of barley at half a shekel of silver, and the oil and the wine will spoil you.
And I heard a voice in the midst of the 4 living creatures saying, A quart of wheat for a denarius, about 1 day's wage for a worker, and 3 quarts of barley for a denarius, and do not harm the oil and the wine.
And I heard a voice in the midst of the 4 living creatures saying, A quart of wheat for a yom or a day's wage, and 3 quarts of barley for a yom's wage, and do not harm the oil and the wine.
Any ideas what this horse is about yet?
Famine.
Famine, by the looks.
Oh yeah, thanks, Luke. Yeah, famine.
Yeah.
So, because the scales are weighing the wheat,
Yes.
so it's basically saying, see here it says about 1 day's wage for a worker. It's basically saying things are going to be tight. You're not going to be able to afford stuff. You know, it's famine. But don't touch the oil and the wine. Who is privy to the oil and the wine? Who do most plagues not touch?
The royalty, the
The
pharaohs.
rich, the upper class, the rich ones, the
Yes.
billionaires. Well, as as the revelation goes on, everybody gets touched. But
Yes.
we're still at the beginning now.
Yes.
So you find when most of these catastrophes happen, the upper echelons don't get touched.
Yeah.
Half the time they're causing them.
Yes.
But so that's what I think this is about. This is about famine. And that's just the ancient way of really talking about famine. The scales for the wheat. And don't touch the oil and the wine.
And when you look at Kezion, look at what it says there, and the second verse from the bottom, and the oil.
And the oil and the wine not will spoil you.
Gives a different impression on the other two.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Don't spoil
It's
it.
Yeah, is it?
it's more saying if you've got the oil and the wine, you won't be spoiled. You won't be spoiled.
Yes.
Famine.
So we've got the oil and the wine
Yeah.
because we've got Yahusha.
Yeah, the
So
oil.
we won't be spoiled.
Completely missed that. The oil is like the spirit, and the wine is the new.
Right.
The wine is the spirit too.
Doesn't make sense in lose,
No.
and do not.
Harm the oil and the wine.
It does.
When
No.
the first one tells us what Therese said.
Exactly. That's good.
Yes.
So you won't be touched really if you're doing what the white horse said. Yeah. Brilliant. So you can see it's getting more intense. Famine is coming on mankind. We see that all around us. Let's go on there. I don't think we need to go in that. Black is the colour of famine and death, mourning and sorrow. Not only local but worldwide, it's the clothing of those who have been grieved by death. It speaks of death, starvation, due to lack of food. Famine is the opposite of plenty. Famine usually follows warfare. That's a good point. Famine usually follows warfare. After there's been massive wars, there's famine. So the black horse follows quickly on the heels of the red horse. Think of the 14th century plague called the Black Death, where untold thousands died. Plenty of examples. So that's the third horse, famine. Let's go on.
And when opened he the fourth seal, heard I voice of the fourth living creature, saying, Come.
When he opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth living creature saying, Come and see.
And when he opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth living creature saying, Come and see.
And saw I, and behold, a horse like 𝗂𝗪𝗓, jaundice, chlorosis, and the rider upon it, 𝗦𝗧𝗥, death is his name, and Sheol, underworld, destruction, goes out after him. And power was given to them to kill 1/4 of the earth with the sword, with hunger, famine, with the plague, pestilence, disease, and with the beasts of the field.
So I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and the name of him who sat on it was Death, and Hades followed with him. And power was given to them over 1/4 of the earth, to kill with sword, with hunger, with death, and by the beasts of the earth.
And I looked and saw a green chloros horse, which is death, and he who sat on it had the name Death, and the grave followed with him, and authority was given to them over the fourth of the Erects, to kill with sword, and with hunger, and with death, and by the beasts of the earth.
There's not really any confusion as to what this horse is sent out to do, is there?
No.
It's the only horse that's been given a name. Was it the horse?
Yep.
Or the rider?
The rider's
The name of him who sat on it was Death. The rider upon him,
Yeah.
Death is his name.
So he's got a name. How do you tie this horse in with what Christopher was saying about the first horse and the second horse? And tie that in with what goes on when we leave the house of a morning. What's this horse got to do with it? Remember, it's getting intensified. Sorry.
I think that if the last two horses didn't get you. Death will definitely get you.
Yes.
True. What happens to a person if they don't overcome, if they just let anything come through them
Spiritual death.
over the course of many years?
Yes.
Spiritual death. What happens to them? Not just spiritual death. Yeah, but you're right.
An eventual literal death.
What's the goal of everything coming at you?
To kill you.
Yes.
Destruction.
Yeah.
Destruction of
Rot you from the inside out.
Mm,
Yeah.
totally. Oh,
I find it's just interesting that Lou calls it a green horse when jaundice is actually yellow.
mm,
Yeah.
Mm.
What? Why he makes that distinction? It's a green horse,
probably because of this word here.
but
They say pale. But yeah, you're right.
jaundice is yellow,
Yeah.
Mm,
so it's
More
wrong,
pale.
mm. Yeah.
and it's a very bad. Jaundice is actually quite a bad disease to
Mm.
get. You sometimes you don't even get over it. It can kill you.
Mm,
So
yeah.
Mm.
So it gives you an idea of what is really happening in the world.
Yeah.
Because remember when historically Yahusha opened these, they've been opened. They've been going for a couple of thousand years now.
Let it all
What
play
you were
out.
saying there, can we go back?
Go back, mate.
And I looked in Lou's
Mm.
and saw a green horse, Chloris, death.
Mm.
And he who sat on it had the name Death. And the grave followed with him.
Hmm.
So look at the next one across.
Yeah.
Go on.
So I looked, and behold, a pale horse. The name of him who sat on the horse was Death, and Hades followed with him.
Yeah.
It's called it Hades, where the other says the grave.
Mm.
Death.
Well, see, this one says underworld destruction.
Mm.
Sheol.
Which
Well, they try and say it's hell. There's no such place as hell. So it's just destruction. That's what that word means. So.
Yeah, but it's Hades.
Mm.
Death.
Yeah.
Mm.
Green.
Mm.
The world.
Okay.
Mm.
Sorry, there wasn't much there. I thought there was something.
That's all right. This horse is pale, sickly, livid, ghastly, deathly green or leprous yellow. It is the colour of putrefied flesh. It is a corpse-like colour, sickly yellowish green colour of disease. The pale horse is the spirit and power of pestilence and plagues. It is decaying flesh and a stench in the nostrils of those who come near it. So you can see, I've got a chart I think coming up. Let's go on, Brandon, just to show you the stats. Yeah, this is where it comes in. We read the verse earlier on that said the power was given to them to kill 1/4 of the earth with the sword, with hunger, famine, plague, pestilence, disease, beasts of the field. 1/4 part of the earth. This was once considered symbolic and laughable, but in modern times have changed this to a reality. Today, with modern warfare, germ warfare, chemical warfare, and deadly weapons of war that man has invented, it is easily possible to decimate 1/4 part of the Earth's population. Easily. And you can see, go on for me.
I was going to say, even if you have a look at all the plagues that have been,
Yeah.
you will actually find that if you added that number up and compared it to the number of people in the world today, it'd be at least 1/4.
At least.
Yeah.
Probably more, I reckon. If you look at the Earth's approximate population, just some interesting stats.
Yeah.
In 1830, there was 1 billion. 1932 billion. It goes down 8 billion. 2000. Yeah, it's about 8 billion today. So 2 billion of the Earth's population dies according to this seal. This is no longer a figment of imagination, but a reality. And over the course of 2,000 years since these horses went
So
out,
what do you mean by that? This is no longer
figment of imagination about a reality. It can pop.
What's the reality?
The reality is a quarter of mankind's population has been killed by diseases. Yeah. All those different diseases there.
Oh, by disease, by war, by everything.
Yeah. The destruction. I mean, people get born and grow up and just think this is part of normal life.
So
It's
how
not.
can you prove to us that you know a quarter of the Earth's population's being killed?
He's got all the stats on all those dates.
What's what I'm
You
asking?
just ask. You just add them all up.
Well, you'd have to look up all of the different plagues that have happened around the world, which we did in a previous study.
Yeah.
If you have a look at that list that we had from that previous study, the Black Plague killed close to 500,000 people, I think it was.
Mhm.
Just that alone. You have a look at what COVID...
So you don't think it's just started in these last days?
No.
You including what timeline?
Oh.
When did it start?
I think the Black Plague was in the 1300s or something.
So did it start before that?
Yeah,
I reckon it started...
started after Yahusha.
The Lamb opened the seal. The Lamb opened the seal, and they get intensified.
And you think that's what we should be counting from that time, not just today?
Not just
No, not
today,
just
no.
The
today.
8 billion.
Yeah.
Not just today.
A lot of people look at it that way.
Yeah,
I think the end, that's when it's all going to happen.
of
But
course.
it has been.
It's been
Ongoing.
ongoing
2,000
and getting
years.
worse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if you actually have a look at the numbers from COVID, close to the amount of the Black Plague, if not more. So it's intensified.
Then there was also all the wars
Yeah.
as well.
Yes.
6 million Jews in the Holocaust, and
Yeah.
that doesn't include any of the other people that were killed.
Wait, that's not going to include COVID.
That's what Mom
That's
said.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everything should be included to count towards that quarter of the Earth's population.
I just wanted to have a short break here and show you that these horses, this isn't the first time these horses were mentioned. In Zechariah, he gets a vision of these same horses. Can you read that for me, Victor?
Again I raised my eyes, and I saw in front of me 4 chariots coming out from between 2 mountains, and the mountains were mountains of bronze. The first chariot had red horses, the second chariot black horses, the third chariot white horses, and the fourth chariot spotted grey horses. And I asked the angel speaking with me, "What are these, my master?" The angel answered me, "These are the 4 winds of the sky that go out after presenting themselves before the master of all the land."
So this is happening. Zechariah saw this vision in a slightly different form.
Yeah.
Can Yahusha do evil? Would Yahusha actually order evil to be sent upon the world? The 4 horsemen are sent out from heaven, remember? So, of course he can. He says in Isaiah, "I form light, I create darkness, I make well-being, and I create woe," which is evil. I, Yahuah, do all these things. And these horses are the symbol of judgment, which begins at the house of Yahusha, who always comes to his own people first, which explains the white horse, what we were saying.
Yes.
You've got the choice to overcome,
Yeah.
or you're faced with all the other repercussions of the other horses.
Yeah.
So, let's get back into the
How
scripture. Sorry,
can you prove the last sentence?
Kermit. These horses are the symbol of judgment.
No.
Who always comes to his own people first. These horses are the symbol of
How
judgment.
can you prove this is true in your quarry? All of you.
Because when you do something wrong, you feel it. You feel the pain from Yahusha flogging you. You actually physically feel the pain. You could get stabbing pain in your head, and it's like, oh, yeah, I shouldn't have thought that. Okay, sorry, you know, I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. Or you actually get a physical ailment that he inflicts on you because you've been stubborn mule.
Can you vouch for that?
Yes.
What have you had?
I was just saying to Mark today, I didn't listen to Yahusha and I got injured.
Oh,
So-
no, you're all right.
Oh yeah, just minor scratches, but it's, you know, a bit of metal on the truck. And I heard, move that, it will cause you problems. And I thought, oh, it's too far on the truck to climb up. So we slid on metal sheets, and at the scrapyard we're pulling off and pulled the last one off, and it came off with it and scratched me. So because I didn't listen, and I think being with Yahusha too, you're able to separate the good and the evil. So you should always be on the good path, following Yahusha. You know a difference, whereas someone else might not. You know, good and bad comes to them and they just deal with it.
So you can believe the last sentence.
Yes.
What about you, mate?
Absolutely. Judgment starts. He gives us a chance first.
Yes.
What does that mean if you're the head of the quarry?
Or you get double.
Who would start it? Who would get the first stuff?
Me.
Once it's announced that there's a quarry and you're the head of your quarry.
You hear it, you have to implement it, you get tested on it, you get judged if you don't, you get flogged if you don't, double. Yeah. I know it.
Right. So what would you like to say to the rest of the guys about that?
Save yourself.
Yes.
Why?
Because if you don't take it
What
serious,
does he do?
he judges us first. The intensity comes to because we're chosen and we're a quarry, and the sword comes to us first. The sword is actually love, but it separates and it divides and scatters and hurts. It happens in the protection of the quarry, the wilderness for us, because so we can get perfected. If we don't, when it happens out there, there's no protection and there's no limit.
You mean if they're not in a quarry
Yeah.
and they're out there, or they are in a quarry and they're out there?
I mean, we get judged to be perfected first because when the real judgment comes, it's unbridled, that was the word. We get it in smaller intensities over periods of time.
Would you say it's a smaller intensity?
No.
What about you, Pina? Smaller guys or?
I think it's actually more judgment on us because he wants us perfect. He wants us like him.
Well, Mark said, can Yahusha do evil? He's coming after you. So if you're in a quarry, he's going to come and get you.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
That's true.
Because if you're not doing the right thing, he's got every right to.
Yeah, absolutely. So true.
So it's interesting about going out the door,
Yeah.
about knowing all this.
Yeah.
Can't get away from him no matter what you do.
No.
But I'm glad of it.
Yeah.
Are you guys
Absolutely.
glad of it?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Shows he loves us.
Yeah.
He's with us.
Yeah, he says you can go to the depths of the sea and I'm still there. Up into the sky, I'm still there. There's nowhere you can go where he's not there. So it's gone.
He's coming to get you.
Did you realise that the four horsemen have been let loose in the earth for nearly 2,000 years now, growing stronger and affecting much more than just a quarter of the global population? So far, we're only up to 4 seals. First one was the Spirit and the Word, overcoming. Second one is the worldwide war and devastation. Third one is the worldwide famine, hunger, starvation. And the fourth one is plagues and pestilence. You can see it's unraveling, isn't it?
But,
We are protected.
Yes.
yeah, that's good. But, when do we start this? Chapter what?
6.
In Revelation of this chapter.
Revelation?
Oh, about 18 weeks ago?
No, what chapter number?
6.
No,
22.
22. So we're,
Coming back.
Coming backwards, so we
We've
already
seen-
know
yeah,
What's-
seen.
what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And this shows you where
Started.
it started.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah. Let's get back into the text. We're up to seal number 5. So that was the 4 horses. Now we sort of go into a different place.
And when opened he the 5th seal, then saw I under her midst back the altar, Napshot, beings of the ones killed because of 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, word of Alahim, and because that they gave their witness.
So who's writing this?
John?
John.
So what does that tell us about the timeline?
These are the ones that are
No, the timeline. What date?
He wrote
Where is John?
on the Isle of Patmos. at
So what
about
date?
90
Did this start to happen?
Oh, yeah, John was about 90
AD.
AD.
Yeah.
It was about 90.
So all those that were killed
Mm.
before that.
Oh, I think it's still happening.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're still not resurrected yet. They're still, whether they got killed or not, they're still
But
asleep.
you know the time
Mm.
when this started,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
because John is.
seeing
the
it.
vision.
Yeah.
So if he's seeing it, does it mean that it's happening then?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yep.
begun.
Interesting.
Mm. Yeah.
Keeping the timeline.
Yeah. That's good. I hadn't looked at it like that because it is a seal.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Well, Therese explained to us that they've all been, when he opened them, they've
Mm.
been gradually getting more and more intense.
That's it.
Right? So
That's
it
it.
was
Mm.
the timeline.
Mm.
Then
Then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Mm. You know,
When he opened the 5th seal, I saw under the altar the souls of those who had been slain for the word of God and for the testimony which they held.
And when he opened the 5th seal, I saw under the altar which the beings of those having been slain for the word of Yahuah and for the witness which they held.
How'd you like to look under the altar, Brandon, and see that?
Mm.
Dead bodies.
Mm.
First of all, which altar was it?
Mm.
oh, I would say it's the altar that's up where he is. That's where he is in Shamayim or heaven.
Oh, right.
I'm visualising the brazen altar because that's where the animals got killed. That's where Yahusha got killed, and these guys have been killed likewise.
So he's lifted it up and had a look at them all in there.
Mm. Yeah. Mm.
Or John's taken to heaven,
Mm.
and it's more like a cleaner, nicer
Lift it up.
place. Yeah.
Sweep under there.
No, that's all clean.
Yeah.
But it's sort of in that place,
Mm.
Yeah.
because it's a copy, a shadow of what's in heaven.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
You know, I'm inclined to agree with Therese. What do you think?
Well, the vision is
Yeah,
in
I think it
heaven.
would
So,
have been in heaven.
mm.
Would that have been the apostles and
Well, he's
the
Yeah.
martyrs?
And
Well,
they're
that's
What
asleep.
the
else
thing,
are there? Who does it say it is?
All those.
The souls of those who had been slain.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Everyone since.
Yeah, everyone that had been killed or
Up
for
until-
because of
From
because,
when to when?
oh, from even before
Yeah.
Yahusha came.
Well, everybody since the beginning of creation is still asleep. Righteous.
So I think it's from since when Yahusha came.
All right.
What do you think?
How many people were killed once he'd gone up there?
Yeah, but I mean, when he came and he did his ministry, I think it's from there. 'Cause
Yeah.
What you said.
All right.
They're asleep.
Oh yeah.
All those that live for Yahusha are asleep waiting to rise. So I think it's since he came, all those that have died since then. What do you think?
I'm more inclined to think it's from the beginning because he says as we go
Beginning of what?
Time.
on of time because these people's
You said that they've all been dealt with. They're laying in their graves, waiting to be risen.
but nobody's been risen yet.
This is
Because he hasn't come the second time.
No,
Yeah,
but
but this
what
is
about
the vision.
Moses? What about they all want to get resurrected too?
Yeah, well, they're asleep. That's
Yeah.
what you said. They're all asleep in the grave.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah, they're
all
all
were slain for the word of Alahim.
Oh, I get it. Okay, yeah. Because of what Yahusha did.
Yep.
I get it. Yeah, I'm agreeing. Yeah.
Yeah, because everything stopped then.
Yeah.
Sacrifices stopped.
His word
Yeah.
came into the world then.
Yeah. Yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah.
The timeline's interesting to look and where it is, heaven or here. It's really interesting to look at it all and put it in a place where you can say, oh, right, that seems sensible.
Yeah.
It's not hard to figure it out. We all do it together
Yeah.
like this.
No,
That's
great.
it.
Wonderful. Yeah. What are we up to?
10.
And they shout with a great voice, how long Yahuah 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, set apart and true, how long not will come you in the judgment, and not will avenge our spilt blood from the inhabitants of the earth.
And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord, holy and true, until you judge and avenge our blood on those who dwell on earth?
And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Adoni, Kodesh, and true, until you judge and avenge our blood on those who dwell on the earth?
Fair enough question, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been going on a long time.
When you're coming back.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's move on. So they've asked him a question. How long? Mikey?
And was given to them a garment of white, saying that you are to hope yet a little, until that full will be number of their fellows, and their numbers that will be spilt their blood like them.
And their brothers.
Yeah, brothers. Yeah.
That will
Go on, let's get it in English.
Then a white robe was given to each of them, and it was said that to them that they should rest a little while longer, until both the number of their fellow servants and their brethren who would be killed as they were was completed.
So there's more people coming.
Yeah. And there was given to each one a white robe, and they were told that they should rest a little while longer, until both their fellow servants and their brothers who would be killed as they were was completed.
What do you envisage? Yeah, the time, the white robe. What When's this happening?
Mm.
What's the white robe all about? When does this happen?
When did it happen?
You think they've been given their white robes?
The ones that are up there, yes.
There's no,
The ones that have been slain for the word, which are basically his followers and anybody who absolutely loved and adored him, they were slain, weren't they?
Yeah.
So they got his spirit, they went out, they spoke, and then they were slain. So those are the people that are there already, waiting, saying, when are you going to avenge what they did to us?
Under the altar. They've got to wait there with their white robes.
That's it. He's saying, be patient.
They can do the whirling dervish.
They can.
Why not? Why not?
Might as well make use of the white robe.
Eh?
So you
So-
might as well make use of the white robe.
So obviously they're saying
So
it's not finished yet.
when was that thing lifted up and they were given their white robes and told to wait?
Well, that would have been after.
John's on the Isle of Patmos
Well, he's the.
and he's taken.
I'm guessing that he's the only one still alive out of the. So that happened while he was there, waiting.
John's on the Isle of Patmos, knocked out by Yahusha, and he's being shown this, and he has to write it all down. Yahusha's put power in him. When was he on the Isle of Patmos?
I don't know that one.
90, it was 90 AD,
90 AD.
about that.
Right?
Yeah.
So he was there then.
After all the other.
This is a seal
But-
that's
You're saying,
intensifying.
you're saying there's more to come.
Yeah, it's still happening.
Eh?
If I got slain for some reason tomorrow, I'd be one of them. You would be. It's still happening because they haven't been woken up. Yahusha hasn't come back yet. So this vision is still happening.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the vision is that they're all standing under the altar, but in reality, they're asleep in the ground. You know. But he's seeing them as beings that are complaining. Not complaining, but
Right.
how long's this got to go on for?
Yeah,
Come on,
but
get me
in
pregnant.
reality, they're dead in the ground.
Yeah.
Because there's no one in heaven right now. You don't die and go to heaven. You die and go to the ground. You're asleep, and when Yahusha comes back, you get woken up.
But
So
this
this
is
is
an image.
Cool.
an image. Yeah, exactly. So
And that's given to us to see. And Mark's explaining it.
yeah. So you got to you're right about the time. You got to see when did it start.
Yeah, it shifts sort of, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's all over the joint. Yeah. So wait a bit longer. Keep going. Next seal.
And when opened he the sixth seal, then saw I a great earthquake, the sun to be covered of darkness like a hairy mantle,
Oh.
and the moon to be turned into blood.
Wow.
I looked when he opened the sixth seal, and behold, there was a great earthquake. And the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the whole moon became like blood.
And I looked when he opened the sixth seal, and saw a great earthquake come to be. And the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood.
So remember, that's when the seal got opened.
Yeah.
I've got some stats coming up, but so go through and we'll see what else happens.
And stars of HORSEMEN fell down to the ground like the fig tree when fall unripe figs because of a windstorm.
And the stars of heaven fell to the earth, as a fig tree drops its late figs when it is shaken by a mighty wind.
And the stars of heaven fell to the earth, as a fig tree drops its unripened figs, being shaken by a strong wind.
Well, that hasn't happened yet.
No.
No. Apparently, there's been an occurrence where a star fell on the earth. I forget when it was. It's gone. But yeah, it's pretty volatile when it happens. Not like this, no, not at all. Not like when you shake a tree. Not at all.
HORSEMEN like a sefer scroll to be rolled, and mountains and islands to the sea, remove them from their place.
Then the sky receded, split apart, as a scroll when it is rolled up, and every mountain and island was moved out of its place.
And heaven departed like a scroll being rolled up, and every mountain and island was moved out of its place.
When does this happen? What does the sky being rolled up like a seal, like a scroll look like?
Yeah.
Think dimensions, think cosmic. What is the sky being rolled up going to look like?
Okay.
Like Yahusha coming back.
Like Yahusha coming back.
Yes.
Spot on.
Mm.
Because what's he going to do?
Destroy it.
He's going to
So
come through.
does the scroll roll in, or does the scroll roll out?
Well, I'm
It
imagining
says up.
that it's open now, and it's
Yeah, but
gonna.
that's not. Does the scroll, when he comes through, is the scroll going to be roll that way,
No, in.
You're insane.
or is it going to roll?
It's gonna roll in.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Well, it's going to block him off.
It's going to unzip.
It says it's
No,
going to
you're not
roll up.
listening.
Well, if you roll
She
it,
reckons it's going to roll.
well, because it says it's rolling up.
What does it say?
Rolling up means it's
I'm
closing,
not paying enough
Yeah.
attention.
Which
What's it saying?
which means that the scroll is currently open, which is what we're seeing. The
We
heaven.
can't see the heaven.
No, we can't
heaven?
see the heaven, but it's the sky. Imagine, the sky, the earth. That's open right now. When he
Sefer
comes,
to
that's
be
going to
rolled.
close,
Like a sefer
or
to be
it's going to
rolled.
close it all. It's going to
Scroll when it is
everything
rolled.
in,
That scroll's being rolled. That scroll's being rolled up, and this scroll's
rolled up.
rolled up. Yeah, so the sky's just being rolled up and gone.
It could roll up to reveal something.
It could roll up to reveal something.
The sky is the scroll
Yeah.
that is rolled to hide it all, is what I was picturing it as. Rolled out
Good.
to hide everything.
Mm.
And then when it's rolling in, everything's revealed.
Mm.
That's how I was visualizing it.
Mm.
What's revealed?
Yahusha.
Yahusha.
Oh, right. So it says the heavens will be opened and Yahusha will come forth.
Mm.
That's what's always been in my mind.
Mm.
Well,
And that this is
It says-
interestingly different.
yeah, it says it's going to be rolled up. So, in order to roll something up, it has to be already open.
So it says, and heaven departed like a scroll
Mm.
being rolled up.
We know we're going to get a new heaven and a new earth. So look what's happening to the old one.
So it's being, I never noticed this before.
Nice.
And
So it's being rolled up.
It
Mm.
says the sky receded.
So, coming
The
in.
Hebrew word for heaven also refers to sky as well. So, but it applies for both contexts. The sky gets rolled up, the heaven gets rolled up. It's
It says here in King James,
mm,
then the sky receded, split
Split
apart
yeah,
as a scroll
I like that.
when it rolled up.
Mm,
So as you said, everything's been
hidden by.
hidden, taken away, gone.
mm.
Yeah.
That's the end of it.
Yep.
And we're left with what?
What he creates.
What are the last sentence?
And every mountain and island was moved out of its place.
Because like a fig tree, it
Mm.
dropped its figs.
Mm,
You'll be seeing stars falling,
Mm.
hitting the earth,
mm,
obviously.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
That'd be terrifying,
So
wouldn't it?
this is
The mountain and islands being moved.
And heaven's gone.
yeah.
Says the sun and the moon's going to be darkened.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Wow, it all fits in, doesn't it?
Certainly does.
Totally. Let's go on, mate. Records show that for about the first 1,000 years since Yahusha died and opened this seal, there were very few earthquakes. But from about 1038 to 1904, there are only 36 major earthquakes recorded. Then, from 1905 to 1923, there were some 18 great earthquakes. And in the 19th and 20th centuries, there have been more earthquakes than in all the previous years of human history combined. And now, of course, we're in the 21st century, so, you know, you can see this escalating.
Yes.
It was a big deal to have an earthquake. Now you hear about it multiple times a week, don't you?
Yeah.
So, it's just more proof that these scrolls have been opened and they're escalating. So, let's go on, mate. Well, there's some more stats for you. 10th century, 115 earthquakes. 11th century, 53. 12th century, 84. 13th century, 120. 14th century, 137. 15th century, 174. 16th century, 2.
So, 20th century.
20th century, thousands of quakes increasing and intensifying.
Wow.
Yeah. So let's get on with it. And we've
Good
got
to see.
one more. Yeah, we've got one more page. Go for it.
And kings of the earth, and its princes, and
Prince.
Yeah.
and rulers of the thousands, rich inhabitants and mighty of power, servants and free men hid in caves, all of them, and between the rocks of the mountains.
And the kings of the earth, the great men, the rich men, the commanders, the mighty men, every slave and every free man, hid themselves in the caves and in the rocks of the mountains.
And the kings of the Eretz, and the great ones, and the rich ones, and the commanders, and the mighty, and every slave and every free one, hid themselves in the caves and in the rocks of the mountains.
Petrified.
Yeah.
And said they to mountains and to the rocks, fall upon us, hide us from before the one sitting upon 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, the throne, and from wrath of 𝗪𝗪𝗪, Lamb.
And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him who sits on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb.
What did you say? Can you read that again?
And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him who sits on the throne.
Who
and
what?
from him, face of him.
Face of him who sits on the throne.
And from.
Sorry?
And from the wrath of the Lamb.
Yeah.
Is there two there?
No.
In this imagery, there is.
Oh. Rightio.
Go on.
And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him sitting on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb.
There's two there too.
Mm.
And there's two in the first one.
Yeah.
Finish this off, Mikey.
The same person.
For Yom Zamam Hagadol, great day of wrath, comes, and who will stand?
For the great day of his wrath has come, and who is able to stand?
Because the great Yom, the day of his wrath, has come, and who is able to stand?
So everybody knows, agrees that the great day of his wrath is the return of Yahusha.
Yeah.
Yes. And we
Yeah.
saw from the fact that the sky is disappearing, heaven, stars, planets falling, it's all being destroyed. This is what happens when Yahusha's power comes through.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's funny that they say that they're going to go and hide in caves and stuff.
Yeah.
Look at the US, they have underground bunkers and so on and all of this sort of stuff. Every leader of well-known countries who've got nuclear warheads and that sort of stuff all have these bunkers.
Yes.
There's a bunker at one of the Catholic high schools that I used to go to, St. Stephen's.
Wow.
An old bunker.
Deep underground military bases.
But
So
of
then-
course, we know that isn't going to help them.
No,
Of course not.
because that'll fall on them and
Yeah.
they're dead.
Yeah. Still
Squished.
have to face Yahusha.
That's it.
I don't think I have any more slides. Just check. Is that it? That was it. So let's. Where are we going with this? We've had 4 horses.
The seals are all open.
Yeah.
The horses are out in the world doing everything that he's allowing them to do.
Has this helped you understand something tonight about what Yahusha's doing? Very personally and locally in our quarry. I mean, it gets real intense and global and suddenly the world's disappearing, but I'm talking about right here in our quarry, your quarry, you know. What does he want? What does he want us to understand from right at the beginning? The white horse, the red horse, black horse, green, you know. What does he want us to know?
Follow me, you'll be safe. Go off my path,
You won't be.
and you'll have all the other horses to worry about.
He's warning us ahead of time to get this together here, because when this, and we already see it unleashing out there, there's no protection for them. We're learning to overcome this in our quarries and the protection of it, so we don't have to suffer that, you know.
Yes.
Because that's for destruction. This fire that we're getting is to purify us, you know.
Yeah.
The fire they're going to get is to destroy,
Yes.
you know. So, what do you think, mate? What'd you get out of this?
It's pretty obvious this is all happening now. Stuff. All the horses and scrolls are all unleashed. And it's just happening around us all. Within our own lives. Out everywhere else as well.
The world's in such a confusion as to why things are happening the way they are, and they're building contingency plans and building bases underground and going to other planets, and it's all laid out for us.
Yeah.
What we have to do, and it all started from what? Leaving the house and what?
The thoughts
Yeah.
entering you.
Yeah.
Overcoming the thoughts.
Yeah.
Or understanding what the thoughts are, who they're coming from, and checking with Yahusha if they're right.
2,000 years of people not doing that, and we have a world that looks like that.
Yes.
Global pandemic, global wars, you know, all this sort of stuff. And it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Arresting each thought.
Perhaps if early on everyone would have understood the difference, we'd be in a better place, and Yahusha might say, oh, well, I'll keep it going because it's working.
They didn't
Won't
want
have to destroy it all because no one's got the idea, you know.
Well, as we're going to see, John saw all this to give to 7 assemblies, the main 7 that were to spread it to everybody.
Yes.
And we know historically what happened to all of them.
Yes.
They fizzled out.
They laughed at him.
Disobedient, fizzled out, and it went underground, and it died for a couple of thousand years. So it's meant to happen the way it's meant to happen.
Yes.
You know, we're being revived and woken up in these last days. You know.
That's it. Yeah.
So does it make you want to do it more?
Absolutely.
Does it make you
certainly
want to
does.
overcome it? Because it was much more personal what Christopher was saying. I just thought the Spirit and the Word, wahoo, but you actually got to overcome this.
Yes.
Beat it.
Beat it. Yeah.
So it doesn't make you do and say what it wants you to.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you feel wonderful.
Yeah.
Each time you win, you feel wonderful.
Yeah.
Put the word there, you win.
I said the other day, you've got to grab it by the throat. Choke the life out of it.
That's it.
It's the easiest way to put it.
So true.
And whatever way you put it, so long as you get the victory.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Exactly. Well, I'm pretty full with all that. Would anybody else like to add anything else?
No,
Thank you, brothers and sisters, for joining us. That was Revelation chapter 6. See you next week.